As I walked into that office, the words of Laurie Jervis, my mentor, were be a journalist before you're a sports writer. It was the best advice one could ever have. Sport has been generous to me, very generous, and so has its people, its players, its administrators, those who are passionate about it. Sport has given me an identity and a true sense of purpose professionally. And I like to think it has kept me young. I have mates in their 20s. I have mates in their 80s. That brings you together through sport.
I'm sick of them being underrepresented on commentary teams or not represented at all. I want to hear women calling the action. I want to hear people learning that women can describe what's happening, they can understand what's happening. I want to hear more of that. It was the biggest frustration of my career. I wanted to actually call sport, and I never really got a chance to do it on any kind of regular basis until I was 58.
I think the future of Australian sports broadcasting is in good hands. As a nation, we do it very well. We need to because our audience knows the subject very well. When I was a young man, I sent away for reel-to-reel tapes of American broadcasters, disc jockeys. They took months to arrive. These days, I can drive down St George's Terrace in Perth and listen to any radio station in the world, download any blog, read any newspaper, watch any big sporting event.
I felt a connection with the Paralympic movement from the very first games that I covered back in Barcelona, and that's where I had the chance to meet Louise in her first games and swimmer Priya Cooper also in her debut games. And for those athletes to go on to be multiple gold medalists, revered champions, and also transcend their sport, especially Louise, I just think is testament to how the movement itself and the ability for us in the media to be able to tell their stories and share their events and those of many others, to focus on ability rather than disability and the role that sport can play. The Paralympic movement was beginning to show what was possible.
Essentially, at the end of the day, it's the people who are listening. That's the best feedback you can get. It's from the bloke who walks across the road in the middle of nowhere, and it's happened to me, fortunately, a few times. I just wanted to say how much I enjoyed listening to the cricket from England. And it's moments like that that make you realise that what you're doing is significant and, to a lot of people, very important. So I'm lucky to have been that messenger for so long. Now, I suppose as long as I've still got the voice that I've got at the moment, I might be allowed to continue to do it.